Hello students, in today's lecture we'll discuss about to what called as a growth hormone. Growth hormones are internal factors which influences a growth called as a growth hormone. In today's lecture we'll discuss about a growth hormone which are present in a plants. There are total 5 growth hormones which are generally seen in the plant bodies, out of which the first one is called as the first growth hormone is called as auxin. Auxin, which means to grow. A scientist called as F.W. Wendt in the year 1931 he used a first term called as a auxin. Auxin was isolated from a urine of a person who is suffering from a disease called as a pellagra. Pellagra is a disease which is caused due to a laxity or a deficiency of vitamin B3, like this, in which mental retardation, diarrhea are seen in plants. But where it is present in plants and what is the function? Auxin, it is synthesized in the what? Growing tips. It is present or synthesized in a what? Growing tips, or we can say a meristematic organ. Meristematic region or a organ, and we all knew that it is present in the what? In the shoot and root apices. Apices, which means at the tip they are present, and from where it will get what? Transfer to the what? Other part of a plant body. The most common important auxin is called as IAA. Full form of IAA is called as indole 3 acetic acid, and it is naturally synthesized in a plant body at the tip of root and shoot. Again, most asked question: a primary precursor of indole acetic acid in plant is or are? So one amino acid which is called as tryptophan. So tryptophan is called as a what? Primary precursor of indole acetic acid in plants. What is a main function of a growth hormone called as a auxin? So it is the first hormone to be discovered in a plant and which is primarily responsible for a function called as a cell elongation. And it is the what? It is the growth hormone which shows polar transport. So what we understand by polar transport? Polar transport, it is a basipetal transport and which is seen in a stem, which means a transport of this growth hormone from shoot to root is called as a basipetal transport. There are number of synthetic auxins. There are number of synthetic auxin which are produces artificially, and they are called as IBA. Full form of IBA is called as indole butyric acid. See, it is also called as NAA. It is means the another synthetic auxin. NAA. NAA means naphthalene acetic acid, or the another one is called as 2,4-D pichloro. Full form of this is called as phenoxy acetic acid. So all are called as a what? Synthetic auxin which are produced artificially. Let us talk about certain physiological effects. Physiological effects and their applications. Applications of auxins. Let us talk on it. So the primary effect of auxin in a plant is a cell enlargement. In most of the higher plants, growing apical bud inhibit the growth of lateral bud. It inhibit the growth of lateral buds. It means due to the presence of auxin at the tip, because of which the lateral bud unable to grow. This phenomenon of auxin is called as apical dominance. Frequently asked a question about the auxin. What is apical dominance? Due to the presence of auxin at the tip or apices of plant, it prevent or inhibit the growth of lateral bud itself is called as apical dominance. Auxin stimulate a growth of stem and root. It stimulate the growth of stem and root, as well as because auxin induces multiplication of cell. It what? It induces multiplication of cells, and hence because of its property or characteristic feature, it is used in the tissue culture experiment or technique used for production of callus. Next one, application of the auxin hormone is what? It is also used as a what? Herbicides. Herbicide is a chemical which used to kill a herb weeds in agriculture, and it is made up of 2,4-D phenoxyacetic acid or dichlorophenoxy acid. It used to kill a dicot weeds in the what? In the agriculture without affecting the monocot crop plant. Means if we perform a farming of monocotyledon plants, and in between the dicot increases which inhibit or stop the growth of monocot plant, and this dicot plant which is not essential in the crop field, then that time we have to remove it or kill the dicot plant. So dicot which is not essential, they are called as a dicot weeds. So without affecting the monocot crop plant, it is possible for us to remove or to kill a dicot plants with the application of 2,4-D dichlorophenoxy acid, which is called as a type of auxin. It is also help in the what? Production of seedless fruit. It also help in the production of seedless fruits like called as what? Orange. For an example, lemon, or for an example we can say grapes, and etc. Production of seedless fruit, as we already know or knew what the term it is for production of seedless fruit, called as what? Parthenocarpy. See, what is parthenocarpy? Production of seedless fruit without fertilization, can be done with the application of a hormone called as a auxin, but it is for mostly it is used for orange, lemon, grapes, etc. So it is all about the application of auxin. It also help in some other parts of a plant, like it prevent the premature fruit drops. It prevent a premature fruit drops in apples, or you can say in pear, or you can say in oranges. There are so many application of auxin, and the final one is called as a what? Auxin break the dormancy in the seed and promote a quick germination. So if there is a unfavorable condition also, then also due to the application of auxin on the seed used to germinate quickly. So all are called as about the physiological effect and application of auxin. Thank you.